Now steps are pretty straightforward. Number one, you need to have a Windows 10 PC updated. Number two, your Windows 10 should be eligible, probably professional and all, probably all are eligible. I'm not sure of that. This should be eligible of free upgrade. Number three, go to this PC health check and see if your laptop or desktop the hardware actually supports those Windows 11 requirements. Number fourth is go to Windows Insider program and register yourself to Windows Insider program and select one of the channel dev for a bit more tricky part where it can come with a lot of bugs, or for a stable one you choose the second option. And then finally go to your Windows update option and check for updates, and that's pretty much it you have to do. You will get your preview version pretty much soon. And guys, if you found this video helpful even for a little bit, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's continue. You might be wondering how to get Windows 11 before their actual launch dates, which is around November or December. Well, in this video I'm going to show you how you can do that. Again, this is when they actually release the earliest version. So let me quickly start the screen recording and show you what exactly I'm going to. Now the steps are pretty simple, but you must have Windows 10 updated, number one, and number two, you must have an eligible PC. You can check that eligible PC part by going to this Microsoft's website, which basically mentions all the upcoming features of Windows 11. So if you scroll down, there is a software which is meant to check that, and that's called PC Health Check. You can go ahead and download that. I already did, so again it's fine. Okay, download it again, no worries. But after you open that app, it will basically give you an option of check now. So you can just simply go ahead and click check now. My device is eligible, so I will get this information that I can get Windows 11, and it's free because my Windows 10 Professional is eligible to upgrade it to Windows 11 for free. So that is what it mentions. I have, by the way, 32 GB RAM and this 512 GB SSD, and then another SSD which is 1 TB, and then i7 9750H and 1660 Ti graphics card. This is Asus Zephyrus M. You might have got that from that logo. Now the important steps. For that, you have to just simply go to settings and update and security, and inside that you need to go to this Windows Insider program. Let's see what it gives me options. Okay, so you see these settings right now because I have already opted long back for Windows Insider programs. What it basically means is that it will give you releases, the Windows which are not even available to public or even beta people. So there are three ideal settings. The one is dev channel, which is highly unstable, by the way. There can be a lot of bugs, but this is the release channel which often developers use to check for new features. The second is beta channel. This is for early adopters, like it says. It is a bit more stable and it is the recommended way, like it says there. And then there's a release preview channel. This can be used pretty much, but you will get a lot of delays when you choose this release view channel. So I chose dev channel because I'm okay with few bugs here and there. Again, if you use your primary desktop or laptop for your lot of office work and all, don't do this. Don't select the dev channel, go for beta channel. After beta channel or dev channel, whatever is your choice, you will start seeing the updates in Windows Update. So go to your update and check for update, and basically I am updated to the latest released version, which is still Windows 10 right now, but today is I think 27th June, and they are saying that they will be releasing that pretty quickly, probably the first week of July. So you will be getting those dev channel releases for Windows 11 in first week of July. That's my best guess. So it is as simple as that, nothing else to do. Few of the people have another choices too, like they go to those torrents and all and download the unofficial release versions. Well, if you are too curious about it, maybe, but the thing is that it can often lead to a lot of backdoors and a lot of, in simple terms, virus, which might affect your PC at later point of time. You might even not realize or know that. So if you use your PC for work, pretty much don't go for those choices. Otherwise, there are some unofficial leaks available for Windows 11 which can be downloaded and installed, but I don't want to take that chance. I would suggest you also don't do that. And this is not applicable only for Windows 11. This is available for even after you get Windows 11 and you want to get the frequent updates before other people's get those updates, so you know you can have a taste of what new features are coming up. So that's all I had for you today, guys. Let me know if it worked for you. It should work for me, which I'll come to know pretty soon. But I do get all the other Windows releases. Like even today I got one of the update from a release version, which is not the official Windows 10 release, but it is one of those developer release. So see you again, see you soon, guys.